Hey, good morning, beloved. Gonna be with you real brief. And, lately we've been dealing with the thought life, Brother Wesson. Been dealing with the thought life. This is for encouraging words. I'm gonna come with a biblical narrative and not really be before you long. First of all, to all the beautiful dads yesterday, I had a wonderful day. I want to thank all the love that came my way, all the sincere comments. I'm so appreciative, and I want to say thank you. Now it's my time to serve. There's a particular verse I want to look at today, and it's Proverbs chapter 4, verse 23. Proverbs 4:23. And I'm going to deal with it out of the CSB version. The CSB version. It tells me and you, beloved, guard your heart above all else. And the heart that it's talking about, okay, is the mind heart, the command center for your thoughts. It's the mind heart. It's the mind heart. When David over in Psalms 51:10 was saying, create in me a clean heart and renew within me a right spirit, he was talking about a clean mind. I keep pointing to up here because this is the meeting place. And this is truly up here is where the revolution begins. That's not televised because it's in our thought life. The thoughts that enter us when we encounter people. And that's nothing. How about when there's nobody around and it's just some crazy things that's running through the meeting place? Crazy suggestions coming at me and you. And we want to win here because when we win here and we can recognize that certain thoughts that are coming to us and we have the ability from the Rakadesh or the spirit, okay, to guard the mind, then we begin to do what 2 Corinthians chapter 10 verses 3 and 4 tells me and you to cast down every imagination that exalts itself against the Christ energy. So we have to cast down the thoughts. So it says to me and you, again, guard your heart. This is the CSB version. It's not the King James. I'm going to just read through a couple of these versions that grab at me. But it's going to be the same core scripture of Proverbs 4, chapter 4, verse 23. Guard your heart above all else, for it is the source of life. Because every thought is energy. Every thought is energy. And every thought is a span of consciousness. Me and you have to understand that. We have to understand that, overstand it, that we can understand it so that we can manifest through a clean thought life. And that's what that scripture is saying in Psalms 51, verse 10, when King David was asking that the Most High would create in him a clean heart and renew with him a right spirit. Woo! Okay, so I'm going to give you another scripture. Now this is from the CEB translation. The CEB. So, if you ever want to see it, just Google in CEB version of the Bible. Now listen, it says, because I want to use this one, because this one will tell you that Proverbs 4:23 is telling me and you to guard your heart with all diligence. It's going to tell you truly that it's the mind heart. Where the thought life flows. The mind, the very seat and foundation of your consciousness. So the CEB version, beloved, says it this way. More than anything, you guard more than anything that you guard. More than, look, these gods. More than anything in this universe that you guard. Protect your mind. So now we know that heart that you're guarding with all diligence is your mind. Protect your mind, for life flows from it. For life flows from it. And your thoughts are life energy manifestation frequencies. Let me say that again, beloved. Your thoughts are life energy manifestation frequencies. And so we're told here in the CEB version, more than anything you guard, protect your mind. Protect your mind. Beloved, protect your meeting place. For life flows from it. Thoughts flow from it. Good or evil. Bad or good. Protect your mind, beloved. And this is what I mean when I resonate and interface with Gil Scott's Heron's terminology of the revolution will not be televised. Okay, this is the revolution or the revelation I got from the revolution he spoke. It will not be televised because it's going to be in your mind. It's going to be how you protect your mind. Beloved, there's a war for your mind. There's a war for my mind. And we're instructed more than anything else we guard, we need to protect our mind. For life flows from the mind. Life flows from your thought life. And when we begin to protect our mind, when we begin to allow, when we begin to censor what's running through the meeting place, this is one of the ways we expand our consciousness. And also, this is what Yeshua Ben Dara meant when he said, watch and pray. Watch and pray. Watch and pray. Watch what? Your mind. My mind. We need to watch and pray our thought life. He said, watch and pray. What are you doing? You're going to watch what comes through the meeting place. Prayer is a form of meditation and communication with the Most High. So that we will not give in or enter into temptation that's all coming in the suggestions that come to the meeting place. Now, here's one of my favorite translations. It's the CEV version. The CEV version. It reads this way, beloved. All of these versions I'm reading you is from Proverbs chapter 4, verse 23. The CEV version reads this way. Carefully guard your thoughts. See? Carefully guard your thoughts. What is it saying to me and you? Censor what comes to your mind. Censor what's the suggestions that come to your meeting place. Carefully guard your thoughts because they are the source of true life. Because what did the Spirit give us today? See, your thoughts are life. Your thoughts are life manifesting creative energy. Your thoughts are conscious, life manifesting creative energy. That's the true life. Listen to this, beloved. This is the ERV version. Above all, we know what above all means. Above all means above everything. Above all else. Guard your heart. We know that's the mind. Carefully. Because your life flows from it. Oop, I read the wrong version. That's the EHV version. The ERV version, excuse me. Let me read this. Above all, be careful what you think. Above all, be careful what you think. Because your thoughts control your life. 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 So what do we need to do, beloved, on a daily basis? See, beloved, let me tell you something. This is the revolution or the war that no one showed up for. Because if we showed up for this war right here, we wouldn't have to drop bombs over in Gaza. We wouldn't have to have World War III, World War II, World War I, all the wars. If we showed up for the true war, and the true war was above all to be careful about what we think, because your thoughts control your life. So see, if I gotta pull a gun and shoot you, or if I gotta drop a bomb on another nation, I've already lost the war. Because I've allowed the wrong thought energy to come into manifestation. And the end result is destruction. So we're examining today the war or the revolution that many have not showed up for. Okay? Because there's so much going on in the meeting place. And so when that Bible over in Jeremiah chapter, I believe 17, it talks about, it says that the heart is deceitful above all things, desperately wicked. Who can know it? Beloved, it's not this heart. It's not the one, the pump that regulates the nervous system and regulates the pathways of how blood flows to each and every productive vessel, and also cell expansion. It's not this one. What he meant in, I believe that's Jeremiah 17:9, the heart above all is desperately wicked. Who could know it? He's talking about the mind. And when Yeshua ben Dara told me and you to watch and pray that you enter not into temptation, he's talking about the mind. Beloved, you don't have to really even say nothing to nobody. Beloved, the war starts here. As soon as you get up and put your feet on the ground, I'm telling you what, while you laying in the bed, here they come. And we have to learn how. And you know why I believe the Most High allows us to gain mastery in that arena? Because he's teaching us how to guard our heart and gain a level of self-control over our thought life. Okay? Because we learned some things today. Not only does life flow from the thought life, but we also learned today life consequences, whether good or bad, are from the manifestation of our thoughts. Excuse me. The EXB version reads this way: be careful what you think, because your thoughts run your life. I didn't want to stay long. We have to deal with the thought life. It's the thoughts that cause us to go to war with each other. Entertaining the wrong thought life energy. Bless you, beloved. Brother Weston. I'm signing off.